Hello to you, dear followers of the Review Movie channel, lovers of celebrity life. Today we're going to talk about Keanu Reeves' life. Someone we all know how hard his life has been. Keanu was born on September 2, 1964, born in an interesting country in Lebanon, Beirut, and now 59 years old in 2023. In this video, we examine the facts of Keanu Reeves' life together. In fact, we check different aspects of his life. So join me to the end of this video to see how Keanu Reeves lived and how successful he was. It is very interesting that all of these sites I have to check their facts first. It is said that Keanu Reeves is a man from all over the world. Now citizen of Canada, born in Lebanon, his mother and father had a Chinese, Irish, Hawaiian, and Portuguese roots, a combination of east to west. Just a year left to finish the school, but he didn't wait and left the school to go to his love for acting. At the time, he was so unhappy that he couldn't handle every person, but well resisted warm and continued on his way. For example, in 1999, he lost his most intimate friend and then had a girlfriend named Jennifer saying, "If I was right to have a baby, but their daughter is dead." The next tragedy, and his girlfriend 2 years later in an accident, a car accident, loses his life. And at the time, the sister of Keanu Reeves had cancer. The misery behind the misery, and well, Keanu Reeves resisted and continued. At the time he went to school, he loved the sport, and he was a hockey on the ice fan. He was so interested in the official offer from a reputable team to come to play for us. But he refuses to believe that his future is in acting. When it comes to him, he does some stupid work that tells himself what the phrase is later. Keanu Reeves has done so. For example, in the 1980s, when he goes to Los Angeles, telling himself that many of the program administrations may not call me for the initial test because my name is very difficult. Where is Keanu? Maybe writing and reading it may be quite a bit strange, but it's not hard. Now it's interesting to tell you that Keanu Reeves means a cool breeze on the top of the mountain, which is very interesting. And Keanu Reeves would not introduce himself and give himself Chuck Spendina, and it is harder. And after a while, I realized what he did was giving up and giving his original name to the program managers. When your internet is on, the message comes to Telegram while recording the video and you have to answer. So I thought Keanu Reeves was healthy. Not this Keanu Reeves is not healthy. What are you doing? He loves a motorcycle, okay? But I don't know how the engine is going to lose his teeth in motor accidents and tell you that he has been broken and lost several times. I don't know what really happens to lose its spilling, but Keanu is not healthy either. In the video of Al Pacino facts, I told you here that it is not bad that Keanu has been part of his salary several times to work with 2 or 3 great actors, such as Al Pacino in The Devil Liar's Liar. First said that I am not, Keanu Reeves, he likes to work with Al Pacino, forgotten a part of his salary, so that he could pay for Al Pacino's salaries with that warm tale. Very interesting. In addition to Keanu, some time left for a better actor for a Matrix film. He left a large part of his salaries to the production team to go and please hire the team better to make it difficult to get into troubles. Not Keanu Reeves is really a sacrifice and love for the cinema. Well, let's tell his physical sacrifices for his film. Keanu Reeves, for example, for the Matrix movie in a disc sequence, continued to play or is damaged in a battle sequence, but continues to act and completely before filming the Matrix movie, but he is still shoots. For John Wick 1, who fights with Kelly in a nightclub, had a lot of fever while filming, but still continued to work, and filming the scene was very precise and beautiful. Bravo! The hardship either change the person or make you become stronger and become a better person, which applies to Keanu's second formation. After his sister in cancer, he sets up a private cancer organization whose name is The Method Is Not That the Tail Is Warm. In that organization, cancer is investigated and they help children with cancer. In this video, we found out the general positive information about Keanu Reeves and admired it. Crazy gamers are not over. Let's take a look at his acting and how to prepare for his roles. For example, for Kevin Brake, he has worked for weeks and weeks to learn surfing. There is a lot of interesting things about the Speed movie. His character in the movie jumps out of a car and his director says, "You don't have to do something, we have a stunt," but he said no. He said without knowing anyone. And he played that sequence well. And the director was very surprised surprised. So for a speed movie, he practiced and practiced several ways to get muscle. Finally, for the film Matrix, Keanu Reeves shoots his entire body and reduces 8 kilograms for a short sequence. And for John Wick's movie, you know how crazy he has played, and most of his action sequences were played not by the stunt. And for several months for John Wick's film, he had spent several months working. Well, we checked most of the sites about Keanu Reeves, writing facts about him. For example, the father said at the age of 3 discovered and separated, and Keanu lived with his mother since he was 3 years old. We said that the death of a friend of Keanu had a lot of damage to him and depressed him, and that was none other than River Phoenix. A screenplay comes from May Turret Ada. If I'm not mistaken, I read the script and an actor only comes to mind that he wants to play with him, picks up his engine and throws 1,000 miles on the road to reach his friend River and get to the film. He suggested that he would accept it. Well, this site is giving more detailed information. For example, for The Devil Liars, he puts $1 million of salary for Al Pacino. He said that for the Matrix movie, he left a part of his salary for the hiring of a special effects team, and that $38 million, and that is in general. For the Matrix movie, he received $156 million, which is a crazy figure as a gift to all 12 stuntmen. Keanu gave a gift engine. How lucky they were. A series of facts here wrote that one tells me what to do. Until 2003, when he bought a house, he lived in rented houses and bought home in Hollywood in 2003. Happy. And for John Wick's film, he did 98% of a stuntman, and that 2% didn't support insurance. See the differences between different sites? The first site said that he lost his friend in 1999, but here I wrote in 1993 and I searched it was really 1993. Died over an overdose. And it was a mistake that this site was corrected and says that after they were dead, they never get to have a baby because she was afraid. Let's see what the last site has to tell you that can be useful. No, I didn't find anything. Thank you for staying with me until the end of this video. If you're a fan of these kinds of videos, please give this video a like and subscribe to the Review Movie channel for more. Thank you until the next time. Bye.